All right, so good news, folks. They released more hostages. Like I said yesterday, I don't know why they don't release all the hostages, why they're releasing them in batches. There was apparently slight of a delay, but they ended up doing it anyway, releasing the freaking hostages. Like I said, don't know why they just don't release all of the hostages. I mean, what's the deal with releasing them in batches? I don't quite get that. And apparently, Biden is blaming himself for the Hamas attack. Apparently, from what I could derive from the story, apparently Biden is blaming himself and Trump. Because it has to go back with the Abraham Accords and peace that's going on with Israel and the Saudis and the Middle East and all this. And it has a lot of work to do with that. So he's essentially blaming himself, though, because of some of the work they've been doing over there, building a rail line and some other stuff that they've been working on. But yeah, Biden is blaming himself for the Hamas attack. So whatever. I can't seem to figure Biden out, man. He is just an ultimate failure, but enough of my ranting. What's up, everybody? How the hell's your day going? I hope you're having a pretty good day. Hey, do me a favor right now. Look down below and smash that like button. Smash it right now, if you don't mind. If you like and want peace in the world, hit the like button. If you want news directly fed into your YouTube feed, smash that subscribe button. And turn on your notifications, because every time I pop out a video, it'll come up in your feed. What's up, y'all, though? Hope you're having a pretty good day. I got a lot I want to get into. That's why I'm trying to cut my little intro short. So, just so happens, I released a video the other day. I was talking about Derek Chauvin and his appeal case and all this other stuff. Ex-officer convicted of killing George Floyd stabbed in prison, sources say. Right. It's always the source that says it, not them. Not the one who's giving out the information. They're not the one saying it. I'm not the one saying it because the source said it. But get this, though. Derek Chauvin, the former Minneapolis police officer convicted of murdering George Floyd, was stabbed by another inmate and seriously injured Friday at a federal prison in Arizona, a person familiar with the matter told the Associated Press. The attack happened at the Federal Correction Institute in Tucson, a medium-security prison that has been plagued by security lapses and staffing shortages. The person was not authorized to publicly discuss details of the attack and spoke to the AP on the condition of anonymity. I have trouble saying that word, anonymity. I can say it now. Once I've said it once, I can say anonymity. See? The Bureau of Prisons confirmed that an incarcerated person was assaulted at FCI Tucson at around 12:30 p.m. local time Friday. In a statement, the agency said responding employees contained the incident and performed life-saving measures before the inmate, whom it did not name, was taken to a hospital for further treatment and evaluation. No employees were injured, and the FBI was notified, the Bureau of Prisons said. Visiting at the facility, which was about 380 inmates, has been suspended. Messages seeking comment were left with Chauvin's lawyers and FBI. Chauvin's stabbing is the second high-profile attack on federal prisoners in the past 5 months. In July, disgraced sports doctor Larry Nassar was stabbed by a fellow inmate at a federal penitentiary in Florida. It is also the second major incident at the Tucson Federal Prison in a little over a year. In November 2022, an inmate at the facility's low-security prison camp pulled out a gun and attempted to shoot a visitor in the head. Wow. Yeah, how the hell did the inmate get a gun? The weapon, which the inmate shouldn't have had... It misfired, and no one was hurt. Hang on. I forgot to read that again. I'm sorry, y'all. It is also the second major incident at the Tucson Federal Prison in a little over a year. In November 2022, an inmate at the facility's low-security prison camp pulled out a gun and attempted to shoot a visitor in the head. Okay, question. How the hell did this inmate get a gun? Leave a comment down below if you can tell me how this inmate somehow got a hold of a pistol and somehow, by an astronomical chance, the gun misfires. God, I swear I've heard it all. I swear I have heard it all. Chauvin, 47, was sent to FCI Tucson from a maximum security Minnesota state prison in August 2022 to simultaneously serve a 21-year federal sentence for violating Floyd's civil rights and a 22.5-year state sentence for second-degree murder, which, like I've said, is BS. You want to get him on violating Floyd's rights? Sure. I still don't see it. But second-degree murder, I went and read the definition of second-degree murder before I did that video, just to make sure. And yes, he did not commit second-degree murder. He did not commit murder at all. As a matter of fact, I said in the video, if you want to give him some kind of manslaughter charges, that's better than second-degree murder. But looking into it further, I can't even agree with manslaughter. The dude did his job by the book, as a matter of fact. That was what his training provided. If you want to find Chauvin culpable of Floyd's murder, you need to go back up the chain of command to do that. But, once again, that was their training. If you want Chauvin to be responsible for Floyd's death, you have to figure out who the hell wrote that training. And whoever approved that training for him to do that, because apparently he followed the book on that one, from what I can tell. So, once again. But, we got other shit to get into. Chauvin's lawyer, Eric Nelson, had advocated for keeping him out of general population and away from other inmates, anticipating he'd be a target. Duh! All cops and informants are targets when they go into prison. I thought they were supposed to, I thought it was a law to put these people in solitary confinement or, a special section of jail just for particulars like that, but whatever. In Minnesota, Chauvin was mainly kept in solitary confinement, largely for his own protection. Like I said, Nelson wrote in court papers last year. Last week, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected Chauvin's appeal of his murder conviction. Separately, Chauvin is making a long-shot bid to overturn his federal guilty plea, claiming new evidence shows he didn't cause Floyd's death. That's correct. He didn't. Floyd, who was black... Yeah, you see it. It's right there. Died on May 25th, 2020, after Chauvin, who was white... What the f*** does that matter? Really? Does that really matter if the cop is white and the guy was black? No, it has nothing to do with the case whatsoever. Chauvin was not a racist. That was proven in the trial. They tried to say it was racism. I mean, Jesus Christ, are these people trying to start another summer of love? People, get racism out your fucking mouth. You don't deserve to put racism in your mouth. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop saying it now. Who pressed a knee on his neck for 9.5 minutes on the street outside a convenience store where Floyd was suspected of trying to pass a counterfeit $20 bill. Bystander video captured Floyd's fading cries of, "I can't breathe." If you can't breathe, you can't speak. Stupid. His death touched off protests worldwide, some of which turned violent. Some of which, damn near all of them were violent. What the fuck are they talking about? And forced a national reckoning with police brutality and racism. Right. Just because black people are targeted more than white people doesn't mean that the cops are racist. It just means that those people that are getting targeted cause more crime. Simple as that. Race has nothing to do with it. And if you want to argue otherwise, leave it in the comment section. Thank you very much. 3 other former officers who were at the scene received lesser state and federal sentences for their roles in Floyd's death, which they didn't really have a role in Floyd's death at all. They were just standing there doing their damn jobs too. Chauvin's stabbing comes as the Federal Bureau of Prisons has faced increased scrutiny in recent years following wealthy financier Jeffrey Epstein's jail suicide in 2019. I'm sorry. That's misinformation right there. They are lying. Jeffrey Epstein did not commit suicide. If you look at the video and all the evidence, suicide is an impossibility. And I'm going to go ahead and say that that's not a conspiracy theory. That opinion is based off of the facts. So, take that for what you want, I guess. But, you know, I don't understand the actions. Whoever is responsible for putting Floyd in general population should have known that he was going to get stabbed. This has to be some kind of a racist person that done this. Somebody who don't know the facts about this case. That person should be held criminally liable for Chauvin's stabbing, to be honest, because you put somebody like Derek Chauvin in general population, somebody who was fed nothing but news from the corporate media propaganda narrative machine, is gonna think that this dude is some kind of racist evil person and try to stab him. Of course. Obviously, right? So that whoever is in charge of putting Chauvin in general population should be criminally prosecuted, in my opinion. Like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Tell me, you know, should Chauvin even be in jail? I don't think he should. And from the comments I got on my last video, most people do believe that he shouldn't be in jail at all whatsoever. You know, I think he does bear some responsibility, but you know, jail time would be a you know, kind of iffy on that one. Probation, you know, fire the guy, something. But yeah, that's all I got for this one, you guys. I want to thank everybody for watching, and try to be positive. Peace.